Said it better. Is that Proverbs? Or like, do you want to cite?
That's Pogo Sticks book 2.
Yeah.
And he probably has his badge on still, like, you know.
It's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes.
Well, you could just use the badge to like cover the naughty stuff.
It's glasses, loincloth, badges foreign.
I don't know how big this badge is, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Sensen should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends.
There's some S&M chaff, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm like,
all kinds,
wow. Okay. Cool.
Present
So
day.
saying assless is just redundant.
Yeah, but saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
I'm trying to watch our Twitch stream, but I just kept seeing this ass of really bomb looking. Did I say it wrong? Our tit stream, our
a
Twitch
little bit,
stream.
maybe.
Look, you know what? When it comes to me, this is the exception. So, like, get on my level. Second of all I keep seeing is this bomb-ass chicken sandwich ad that looks so good, and I want to eat it.
The magic lube is made in the swamp, and it's normally, like, pure and holy or whatever, but occasionally when somebody gets murdered in there, it turns evil.
Is it sticky?
It's probably sticky.
I mean, it's a little bit sticky. It came from a kid.
Jam hands, man. I'm not. Look, I want to look at the book, but I don't want to touch it until we can wipe off the
I'm
most
gonna
likely
press
jam.
digitize the jam and stickies off of it.
But it is gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful and moving things you've ever seen. Most people don't get to see a drow civilization.
Well, that's beautiful and fascinating, but also kind of dangerous. Anybody else want to take a look before we start doing the dynamite thing?
Can I stealth myself as well? Can I roll stealth? Just because why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta do something. You can't just, hey, I'm stealthy, right? What are you trying to do stealthily?
Just be super hot and stealthy. Like, I want everybody to see how hot and stealthy I am. It's so stealthy of me.
She keeps saying they're looking for a magic cock.
She's already got Eric. I don't know what she's looking for. Like, babe, fucking come dance with who you came with.
Dee Dee, are you hearing that correctly too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saying cock. I want to say they mean conch, but I'm really not. I hope they mean conch, but like also they mean cock.
I mean,
that's fine too.
I mean, to each their own, sure. But I guess they're looking for a magic one?
Oh, it's definitely got to be magic. You know, why look for one if it's not? I mean, either way, if it's a cock or a conch, why look for one if it's not magic? That is.
Chat about how we can simultaneously take her out and convince Dryland to go into a back room with us for a private business meeting, which may or may not result in him tied up to a chair.
Is Sensen gonna give him a lap dance?
That might be ultimately the plan, yes.
We've had experiences where some of our clientele have gotten a little bit too handsy. So we've actually introduced a little bit of a fun experience where you surrender yourself to the Dragonborn and the Dragonborn surrenders something to you. So I'm going to just very gently, it's just playful. I'm just gonna just hold your wrists and your ankles down. You can tap out. The safe word is Neverwinter, but it's just a little bit of a fun thing.
I'm really sad the butthole collapsed. Never good when the butthole collapses.
Do they have
Alright.
little chaps on?
No, they are not precious. You get the squirrel now. Do they have little chaps
I
on?
don't even know if they have asses.
Probably Klaka of some kind.
Asses are relative.
Your magical physiologies professor could tell you.
We will ask.
Here?
You pest of butts.
Yeah, but where does the poop come from?
I mean, it's got a something. Does it have enough of a cheek for it to be considered an ass?
The cheek makes the ass.
I don't have an answer. I mean, you could dissect one, I guess.
Perhaps they're not all cheeked up on a Tuesday.
Oh gosh, this little dude is Volo, and he wants to talk to you. You got some time?
Hi, Bolo. You need some dicks?
Like, I'm really ready for a meet cute with a romanticore. I feel like I've earned it.
Oh boy. Rachel will kind of lean over to Dee Dee and say, "We have a group of manticores up ahead."
Oh yeah, I think the ranger wants to fuck one of them.
Not one. I mean, not anyone. Not a specific one.
Not one, all of them. Got it.
Poke me. Piranha starts swaying, getting into it, just sort of swaying with the music too.
Twerking.
Gently twerking, like not like hardcore twerking, not like trying to earn some extra platinum twerking, but
Gently
like
twerking.
just gentle twerking, just sort of like I'm feeling your vibe twerking.
I love you guys.
Oh my god.
I can take them if I can be potion bitch.
Yeah. I feel like you've kind of needed the potions the most so far. So yeah, that's a good idea.
They'll be here eventually. We decided to start a little later tonight, but we're assuming that everyone will be here eventually.
Maybe.
So,
hopefully.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Sorry. Hope everybody's doing all right out there. It is Wednesday night. We are playing Dungeons and Dragons. And if the players haven't figured it out yet, we are doing Storm King's Thunder, the adventure. So, yeah. Anyway, let's introduce ourselves. Bryn, why don't you start? our ray of sunshine today.
Okay, my name is Bryn Tannehill. I'm a defense analyst. We'll see for how much longer. Former helicopter pilot, nerd, geek, parent. I'm playing Lenora, who's kind of gothy and perky warlock. She has her own minion, who goes by the name of Sarah. She's 8, very cute, and we're doing a very good job corrupting her and teaching her about the Raven Queen.
Yay! Oh, and give me your promo because I just got a trademark for that.
Oh yes, I work with Superhero Support Incorporated. It is a charity organization that does high-end cosplay of superheroes. We do children's charities, things like Ronald McDonald House, Make-A-Wish, raising money for children's cancer charities. And we also support research into prune belly syndrome. There's a young man in Maryland who's a big fan of ours, who's already had 45 surgeries at the age of 11 for this genetic condition.
God, I am so glad you are helping.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All right, Natasha, who are you and who are you playing?
Hello, I am Natasha. I make videos of me putting things in my mouth, generally food. Clips for sale. Store 79925. Go and spend your money, buy my porn.
Did you hear my clips for sale story today?
I saw that you posted that you signed up for it because you wanted to get some. You wanted the TOS.
I have to make an account to get the terms of service for both creators and subscribers.
There's so much paperwork involved nowadays. So much.
So do you actually know what happens to one of your videos when you sell it?
I mean, they can download it and then they do what they do? I don't know.
Right. So I was... Yes.
We might have to talk about that later.
All right. Who are you playing?
Oh, I play Fenmore, who is an amazing tabaxi pirate, very fashionable, and has very sticky fingers.
Very sticky fingers, yes. All right. Hi, I'm DM Seth. I don't know. If you watch this channel ever, you know who I am. So, hi. Very piratey. Yes, Knight. I was hoping we'd have a Rachel here already because we're going to pick up where we left off last time with our conversation with Harshnag and Duvessa Shane's aunt, Inerva Coldwater. So
Yes.
And you guys can't hear the background, but I found a Ghosts of Saltmarsh themed like ambient backing track, and it's got like seabirds and water, and it's pretty cool.
Okay.
It's pretty cool, right, Knight? Isn't it cool?
And we won't run into any trademark violations, which you would know nothing about.
We will not run into any because I got it. If you look at the bottom left of our little screen, there's this thing called Tabletop Audio. And Tabletop Audio releases all... That's why I leave the logo up there. They release all their stuff for free to do anything you fucking want with. You can't sell it.
It's very cool.
Yeah, so if anybody is looking for music or backgrounds for their games or their streams or whatever they do, please, by all means, go to Tabletop Audio and give them a listen because they got good stuff. Also, they have a little player where if I use the player on their website and I give you guys the link, you can hear the music I'm playing too on the stream. So we'll try that for next time, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. Alrighty. The map is nothing right now because you may or may not need it tonight. We'll find out what happens. So, right. I'm going to assume everybody's still there. Nothing's happened. We're picking up right where we left off last time with right after the battle with the fire giants. And you have just found Duvessa Shane, your friend. I forget, what was his name? I got to pull up the living game document. The pirate that asked you to come with him or take you. Remember what his name was?
Nope.
Harshnag.
Harshnag's the half. This is the frost giant.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let me bring up
Wednesday
notes.
Night D&D, living game document. Of course, it's a Word document.
Roaring Horn. No,
that was Lord Roaring Horn.
Osk.
It was Osk Thunderhail. There you go.
See, I actually write stuff down.
I love it that my players are actually starting to write shit down. It makes me happy.
Might take me a moment to find it, but it's there.
Same here.
So yes.
Okay.
So Osk is there, and I want to ask. Okay, so your sister sent. Your niece sent us to find you. She'll be happy to find you alive. But what the hell happened? Like, I'm here.
Hey, there you are. Let me turn off your thing. I'm here. Just in time to talk to Minerva Coldwater, Osk, and Harshnag. Hold on, let me turn on your camera. Blah, 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 blah. Where are you?
I don't know.
There you are.
It's one of those days.
It is. I'm technically still making graphics, so I'm doing this at the same time.
That's hilarious.
I'm doing work. What?
In one sentence, who are you and who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Rocky, and I am not a princess, and I have lots of corpses, and I will probably collect something and cry. I don't know. Crying is not my thing. And she's playing a
Goliath barbarian.
Yeah, also that. And I have a bar and a concert production company, and I make a lot of desserts.
All right, so we've just picked... That was not really one... Well, if it was one huge run-on sentence, sure.
Punctuation is for losers.
Yes.
That's not real.
No. You were just about to pick up your conversation with Osk Thunderhail, Minerva Coldwater, and Harshnag right after your combat with the fire giants. So
Harshnag, my impending husband.
Your impending husband. All right. So you are you've just asked what the hell happened, right? And Inerva just starts telling you the story about how the Harpers actually thought for a long time that the Ring of Winter did exist. And we thought it was here somewhere in this temple to the Allfather. And I couldn't risk everybody else, so I took a crew. Harshnag and I left without a crew. She's literally telling you she and Harshnag left Waterdeep together.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised nobody noticed you. You're kind of tall.
Well, I mean...
kind of big.
In certain circles, they know who I am. I've actually lived in Waterdeep for most of my life.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, I and this is Harshnag speaking now. I am beside myself that this temple was desecrated, and it's pretty obvious that this whole Ring of Winter is a wild goose chase. So, I need to commune with the Allfather. I suspect
Why do you say that it's a wild goose chase? Just because it wasn't here? Because last we heard it was in Chult.
It's never been anywhere that I've ever gone. No one has ever seen the damn thing.
Have you ever been to Chult?
Yes.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Well, that would do it.
It's very hot. Don't recommend it.
But when were you in Chult?
Maybe 10 years ago. I'm telling you, I don't believe it exists anymore. However, there's a way to find out. Like I said, I was attempting to commune with the Allfather here, and when we got here, no ring, no temple. So, what we're going to do, and you're going to come with me, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are we going?
We are going to the tallest peak in the spine of the world, and there is a temple to the Allfather built by the frost giants millennia ago. They would not, no one would be able to desecrate this temple except other frost giants, and I suspect they would never do that.
So I guess we're going to be dressing warmly.
Hey, we have all that stuff and mountain climbing gear because we bought it.
Because you bought it.
And you have a
Fred.
celestial camel, which does us...
And
does-
horses.
I got a pony.
Aeon's
And
not
a-
here
and
yet,
one
so you
pony.
do not have a celestial camel.
Okay. Well, we
I still
will when
have
we
a
get
pony.
there. Hopefully. Maybe.
Now, getting back to Waterdeep, I don't know that my ship is seaworthy. Are any of you shipwrights?
I only am good at land vehicles.
I have a ship, but
And you like being right.
So hold on, let's take a look at Fenwar's character sheet. Let's
I
see.
have a ship.
Navigator's tools, thieves' tools, and you can use water vehicles. So, and your background is not as a tradesperson. Your background is as a pirate.
Yes.
So no,
So
you're not a tradesperson.
If I just went step by step over the ship, mending each little boo-boo, would that work? Just mend.
I'm
Man.
gonna say no. Otherwise, you'd literally have a job in perpetuity, just walking around Waterdeep for people having you build buildings and stuff.
Hey, job security is important.
yep.
You're telling
In this day and
me.
age, you can never be too secure in your employment.
Yep. I'm asking if you would convey us back to Waterdeep.
Okay, can I group up? Let's talk.
Yeah, I mean, Osk and
We want to do
Minerva
this?
will go off to the side.
I think that this is where the winds of fate are steering us. So yes, Harshnag is probably going to have to sit on deck, and it's going to be awkward for him. The good news is that things will be a little less likely to attack us if we have the world's greatest catapult available.
Or someone who could literally pick up the ballista and use it like a crossbow.
Yeah.
Yes.
The other thing I will remind you of is that you have an entire ship's hold laden down with humanitarian aid.
Yeah, we need to finish that first.
Right. Also, I am very enamored of my new man friend.
So here you are on the map over here, and basically you're right here in one of the Corin Isles. You have a hold of humanitarian goods bound for Caladir because they had been attacked by fire giants.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I remember that after you reminded me.
Yeah.
That is why I reminded you. So
we should probably go there first.
Oh, hey, I would like to gift Harshnag the frost giant wristbands that I took from the other frost giants. Is that weird?
I think that's a little weird.
Give me
Hey, I killed
Well,
somebody
he
and
wouldn't
now
know I
some of their
killed them, right?
stuff. You can have too.
Right, I killed your buddy. Here.
Let me see.
I wanted to give him a present. Like, hey, I thought you were cute. Here's a present. But also, then he could ask me where I got them.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll wait.
I think,
I'll wait.
I don't know. That would actually, from my perspective, I think that might be a wisdom saving throw.
I kind of want to see how this plays out.
If you're going to hold on to it, that's fine.
I was trying to figure out if I had anything I could offer him to, like, wear as a coat. But I don't think anything big enough.
Yeah. Really? In, like, your satchel of
I'm
dead
literally
critters?
looking at everything. The only thing I have is that ogre onesie, and I think he'd still be too big for it.
Yeah.
Give me an insight check, Rocky.
I don't have that.
Roll high.
I got a 16.
Okay.
He is a frost giant, pretty much immune to cold.
Right.
Still, it's the thought that counts.
I still wanted to make sure he was warm.
Okay. All right. Enerva says we can actually stay here while you do the thing, but might be better if we came with you in case there are still fire giants roaming around.
Okay, well, how are they going to react to a frost giant?
Oh, I'll stay on the boat.
Okay, I just don't want anybody to get, stabbed, shot, skewered, punched unnecessarily.
Yep.
Ooh,
Well,
would
I
you like
speak
a
common,
fire
so I can
giant
actually
sword?
talk to them. Fire giant sword is like twice as tall as Rocky.
Right, but I have one.
No, you don't.
Would he like one?
You mean you're standing next to one on the beach? Is that what you mean?
No, that's on the boat. I took 2 fire giant penises, 2 sets of fire giant
Oh my
armor,
God.
and 2 fire giant swords to sell to people.
All right.
I support this.
I need Fenmore to give me a survival check.
What? Okay.
Wait, why would you need to do that?
Right.
Then I don't
just do
want to
it.
give it to him. I'm trying to give him presents.
It's okay.
I have a +5. I feel good about this. Oh, hell yeah, I do. 23.
Okay.
Yeah, man. 2 sets of fire giant armor on your boat is gonna like weigh it down another 5 feet in the water.
I got a big boat.
All right. I sure hope no sea creatures attack you while you've got that iron armor in your boat.
You said I could take it and sell it to someone.
I absolutely did, and right now, Fenmore is
Ooh, you know
realizing
what?
that it's
I've
really
changed
fucking
my mind.
heavy.
What we're gonna do is I'm gonna donate it to the humanitarian aid.
Okay. I mean, you still
Because
got to
they
get
can
it
take
from...
it and melt it down.
But you're still gonna put it on my ship.
Isn't it already on your ship?
I mean, yes, they are already on my ship, but they're very heavy. Now that this has been brought to my attention.
Now that this has been brought to my attention. All right. Anything else you would like to do? If you want to give Harshnag a gift, you may.
I would like to give him a fire giant sword as a present.
Give him a fire giant penis.
I don't think he wants that.
Yeah. It takes a...
I'm not ready to let him know I cut off someone's penis. That's like a 4th or 5th date thing.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay, so I gave him a frost giant sword as a gift.
A fire giant
to
sword.
show him fire giant sword as a gift to show him my esteem.
Your regard for him.
Right, and also like my prowess. Like, look at me, I'm fucking good at shit.
Give me a persuasion check. Or intimidation, actually.
Intimidation? Oh, I got that. No, I don't. I got a 6.
Oh, no.
As you go to hand him the sword, you just kind of stumble over your own 2 feet.
Maybe he thinks I'm endearing and cute.
Yep. He smiles at you and, accepts the sword gracefully and says, thank you. And straps it right over his back next to the bigger frost giant sword that he's got on his back.
Right, it's fine. It's fine. He might need a second one. He doesn't have a magical thing that flies back to him, so having a second sword is helpful.
Indeed. All right. What would you like to do next, folks?
I guess we're
setting sail for the place we're taking.
Yeah.
Caladir. Yes, thank you. Setting
You
sail
got
for
it.
Caladir, and we'll be right back as soon as we can. Because leaving Duvessa and Harshnag marooned doesn't seem very polite.
Well, I thought they were coming.
Oh, that's okay. They are coming.
Yeah, they're
Yep.
coming.
I mean, you can't get much better as a guard for your ship than, a frost giant on the deck.
Right. No one's gonna fuck with us then.
Except fire giants.
I take it frost giants and fire giants are natural enemies.
Harshnag will laugh and say, yes, we are indeed. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised that all-out war hasn't broken out yet. And quite frankly, Caladir may actually be a indication that all-out war is about to break out.
But why Caladir, of all places, to start with, stomping people into goo?
If you're gonna have a war, might as well have it on a tropical island.
Yeah.
I mean, vacation, but...
Right.
I have to find a name, but once I
Work
find
and
that
pleasure.
name, you have just hit upon something. What's his name?
Bob.
Yeah, right? Where is his name? Anyway, Z. I'm just going to call him Z right now. The Emperor of the
Zernik.
Frost Giants, his
Zernik.
stronghold is in one of the tallest peaks in the Fairheight Mountains, on the island of, on the main island of the Moonshades.
Oh.
So
Okay.
yeah, maybe we should ask Harshnag if he knows where the fire giants came from. Is that where they came from?
Well, that is the Emperor of the Fire Giants' stronghold.
Ah, well. You know,
I'd say maybe we should avoid it.
probably not prepared for this. Can anyone say a level inappropriate encounter?
Yeah.
What if
Very level
we-
inappropriate encounter.
I think we should sail around Mintarn to head to Caladir.
Caladir.
Caladir? Yeah.
Caladir.
Like, sail outward a little bit and then come back around so we aren't as close to the mountains and visible.
They've got rocks, so I'm saying quicker is probably better, is what Harshnag
Sure.
says.
Oh, okay.
Did you
Who's got
understand what I
rocks?
mean when I said rocks?
No.
ROC. Like as I am to
Giant
you,
bird.
a rock is to an eagle. Giant, huge eagles that they ride.
Oh, okay. We did encounter one of those before.
Yes.
Okay.
Where?
On the
When we were
sea.
sailing a long time ago,
Yeah.
one flew past us.
That would likely have been a fire giant scout.
Right. Oh, you're asking me as them, not as you. I was like, what do you mean when? Don't you remember this?
Here.
You were
Wait.
there.
Hey,
I
there's
can't
Leanna.
hear yet, guys, but I'll be right there.
Okay. I need a voice for Harshnag. So it's. Are you watching us?
We can
She's
hear
watching
you.
us.
Whatever you're watching, we can hear it.
I kid.
All right. So I need a voice for Harshnag so that you know.
I'm not even.
Anyway,
gonna try.
yeah, he's
I
telling you
feel
that
like he's very gruff.
Yeah.
He's very big.
he's very gruff. There you go. Oh,
Many-
that'll be a
many
Harshnag
times.
voice.
Maybe James Earl Jones?
He's very
Right.
gruff. I could just lean real close into the. This is Harshnag.
Hello.
Anyway.
Good. Oh,
All right. Where were we? What the hell were we just talking about?
We were sailing to
Nice.
Caladir.
I
Get a
will-
long sleep because I was.
No, you have not had a long rest yet. You can take a short rest.
Oh my god. Okay.
Short
right.
rest.
I'm good.
And basically what they've Minerva and Harshnag and Osk have said is quicker is probably better. So, I think we can get there in maybe 2 days, day and a half, if we leave now.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Who did
Who wants?
the body, right?
What's that? You already looted the bodies. Yeah, you already did the body looting stuff.
Yes. Thoroughly looted.
Are you all right? You're jiggering and stuttering and I think you're locked up.
This is connected
Or you're
to...
just sitting very still.
Yeah, your video's not moving anymore.
But we do like the wig.
Mm-hmm. That's very nice.
All right. So
Can
we're
we-
going to start moving. Yes, refresh. Also, who would like to be responsible for rolling the percentile dice to see if you have an encounter before you get a long rest?
I can do it.
All right, roll me percentiles.
Okay, percentiles. There we go.
Under 80 is good.
63.
All right. Long rest, friends. You get a long rest, and
Percentiles for the Gentiles.
God. Yeah. Long rest, definitely. The next day dawns 63. It's pretty cloudy, maybe a little bit of rain, but no storming. All of that
How
said,
far have we made it overnight?
overnight,
How far has Eric sailed overnight?
Eric has sailed to here. So you can probably make it to Caladir by the next morning. By one more day's mornings. Everyone take your long rest. Make sure you're back to full health. Choose your spells. Do your thing.
I did.
Camel Macchiato is on the deck.
Yay.
Everyone needs a good deck camel.
Everyone needs a deck camel.
What do giants eat? Do giants eat camels?
Giants just eat food. Like regular food. Like, they're literally just you guys, except bigger.
So
well,
do
not
they
you.
eat camels?
I mean, in a pinch. But remember, this isn't an actual camel. It's a celestial entity. In the shape of a camel.
That's right, and it doesn't poop, as we've determined.
It's like a cloud camel.
So, in our...
Camel light.
The last time I dealt with a paladin with a fine steed, it was in Chult, and it literally, the paladin rode a little brontosaurus, and it was a celestial bronto. It was very cute.
Oh, so cute!
Yes. Anyway, who would like to roll the dice to see if there's an encounter today?
Who's rolling high? Wait, we
Under
went high
80,
or low?
Yeah, under 80 is good.
I haven't rolled yet, so should I?
Go ahead. Sure.
Okay.
That way we get to blame
Here
you
I
if there's an
go.
encounter.
True. Yeah, that's true. A D100. Let's go.
All right, 52. It is less rainy today, and there is no encounter. The day passes uneventfully. Is there anything you guys would like to talk to Harshnag or Osk or Inerva about before we go to sleep for the night? Inerva and Osk will take watch and guide the ship like they did last night. And we'll arrive in Caladir in the morning.
Okay.
Why are we going to Caladir again?
Because your entire boat is laden down with humanitarian aid that you brought specifically for Caladir.
Right. Caladir is the name of the island. I
So-
just call it the island.
No, it's the name of the city that is in the Moonshay
The Moonshay
Islands.
Isles.
So,
Got
you know
it.
what? I think I will take advantage of the fact that we have Duvessa with us and see if we can get Duvessa to
Inerva?
teach. Did I say Inerva?
Inerva is Duvessa's aunt, yes.
Okay, Inerva. Sorry. See if we can get Inerva to teach Lenora and Sarah more about sailing, so that we're less useless on the ship.
Sailing.
I
Uh,
can
Takes
teach
me
you.
away to where I was.
Yep.
I am the
But you're
captain.
sleeping.
Oh,
Well, I don't know.
Well,
Are you
that
doing
would
it-
have been during the day.
Oh, all right. Yeah, do it during the day while
Yeah.
Fenmore is actually piloting the ship.
No.
Now that said,
maybe I'm a little distracted.
Lenora, give me a perception check.
Is she completely bullshitting us? Okay, I rolled 11. I wouldn't know.
Okay.
All right, that's a hornswiggle. You use it to get rid of boatworms.
Exactly.
Man, I hate boat worms.
What is everybody else doing during that day while Fenmore is piloting the boat?
Do we know why Inerva was headed over there?
So Inerva let you know that she and Harshnag actually left Waterdeep by themselves to try to find this temple and the Ring of Winter.
Oh, and do they know that we think that the Ring of Winter is fake?
They also think the Ring of Winter is
yeah,
fake.
Harshnag now thinks the Ring of Winter is fake too.
And he's been to Chult and he didn't find it.
Okay.
Right. What else are other people doing besides Lenora and Fenmore during the day?
I am cleaning off this the fire giant armor so it can be ready to be smelted into other useful things for our humanitarian aid.
All right,
Nice.
and so you're under deck doing that because it's obviously in the hold. I need a perception check from Bearvire, please.
Okay. 12.
All right, nope.
Uh-oh.
Fenmore, why don't you give me one too, since you're on the deck?
What am I rolling?
Just give me a perception check.
Perception. Boop. 22.
All right, that'll absolutely do it. Fenmore, during the course of the day, you see Bearvire wandering around, strumming his lute. You see Lenora and Sarah training with Inerva. And every time Sarah walks by, she just kind of looks over the deck towards Caladir and seems nervous. In the back of your brain, you realize that you rescued her from Caladir, and her parents were killed during a fire giant attack in Caladir.
Oh, shit. Whoopsie.
True.
We should probably console her and make sure she's okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Give her a therapy session.
Yes.
Okay. I volunteer.
Oh, I can't wait to see this group therapy session.
Wait.
Please continue.
Okay, so I think we should all form a circle, but I go first. As
Wait, hold on.
Bearvire.
I would like to hear what Lenora has to say first. Wait.
Wouldn't someone just like to tell me that you noticed that that Sarah's looking a little bit perturbed, and maybe her mentor could suss out of her what she's feeling?
We're all friends.
Instead of the freaking giant spine and penis stealing monsters.
Technically, I am in the basement, so I am not there.
Well,
Up to you guys. I'm here to watch this. I'm just going to sit here for 5 minutes and
someone
watch.
who cuts off people's penises.
I am very old and wise, Lenora.
Okay, well, yes. Okay, Bearvire, I will grant you there's been less penis and spine stealing coming out of you than is the group average.
I really do bring up the group average on that.
I mean,
down.
No, up! More penises and spines.
Oh, yeah, you did it all. Bearvire, down.
And I was trained in the old ways, and I know how to approach children about this. It literally is fear is the mind killer. Okay. Yeah, in the very, very old or future ways, depending on which way you look at the ancient timeline, fear is the mind killer. It is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will let my fear pass through me. I will pass over and under me, and only I shall remain. Hello.
I still feel like you should tell Lenora that Sarah.
I think we should just repeat that to her over and over again. And
that
then
is
just repeat it in
definitely
your
not
head.
going to make her freak out at all. not one time.
Let the fear pass over and under and through you. That's what she said, but I'm just saying.
Like gas?
Yeah, I don't know. It's the mind killer. It's the little death.
Fear
That brings
is like
total
a
obliteration.
fart.
Yeah, fear is like a fart. It's there and then
Maybe-
it goes away. Sometimes
It's
you smell it for a
uncomfortable
little
until
while.
it leaves you.
It sucks until it doesn't.
Bryn, Enerva
smells
is gonna.
pretty funky.
Enerva will lean down and whisper in your ear.
Thank you,
Your
because I'm not
protege
there,
looks a
so
little
I can't
afraid.
do it.
Say that again, Seth. Sorry.
Enerva is gonna lean down and whisper in your ear. Your protege looks a little afraid.
Okay. Hey, hey, Sarah. How you doing? What's going
Fear is
on?
the mind killer.
I know we're coming back to Caladir.
I mean, you're not gonna die here, right?
That's the plan.
Not if I can help it. We should be safe. We're gonna be back in the town. We've got our own giant with us now. I think we've got our own giant and our own ship, and we're prepared this time. So I think we're gonna be okay. And how about you?
I just don't want to be alone in the dark again.
That is not gonna happen. Not while I'm here. And you know what? I think the next spell we're going to teach you is how to make sure that you're never, ever in the dark again.
Is that how to make little lights?
Yep.
We're going to teach. I think the next thing I'm going to do is trying to teach you to do the light cantrip. How would you like that?
I would love that. Thank you. And she gives you this the huge, like, just is hugging you.
Okay. Aw. Hey, it's okay. Are you thinking about your parents and stuff?
I am. And yeah, I'm sad. I miss them, and I want all the fire giants dead.
Oh damn, that's a little racist.
No,
That's
I'm
That's
we're
a
going to work
little-
on that too. First things
Okay.
first.
There could be
First
good
things
fire giants.
We've got to get some allies. We got to get some magic. We got to I'm going to level up, you're going to level up. But we're working on that. I promise.
Okay.
When the time comes, no quarter.
Good. She's
But-
like she holds up her two little daggers again.
So
That's so cute.
so
Killer.
are you feeling hurt when you think about your parents?
I feel sad. I miss them. I wish they were here. I mean, you're awesome. You're great and all, but I miss my mom and my dad. You're my stupid brother.
So what the Raven Queen teaches us is that loss is part of life, and that our duty is to persevere and to remember and to make sure that others remember. So anytime you ever want to talk about your parents or your brother or things that were lost, it's okay to feel sad, and it's okay to talk about them too, because the Raven Queen teaches us that we should share so that other people remember, and that their memory allows them to continue on.
She points at Harshnag and she says,
The wife.
he has people tattooed on him and other things. Can I get mom and dad tattooed on my arm?
Oh, so cute.
Sweet.
So you're going to need to get a little bigger because you're still growing. When you're done growing, yes. It's as you grow. If you get it now and you still grow, it's going to look weird when you're grown up. So
I
let's wait
understand.
until. Okay. This is a yes. You can do whatever you want when you're 18.
Exactly. I love it. You can get tattoos when you're 18.
But there's a logical reason for it. I'm sorry.
She appears to be feeling a lot better. She appears to be feeling a
I'm
lot
trying
better
to
about
mix
the whole
in the
situation.
teachings of the Raven Queen with actually
Yeah.
being empathetic.
I get it. All right, cool. Anybody else want to do anything before we have another night's sleep and we arrive at Caladir?
How's the sky look?
Roll the percentage dice.
Okay. Want to make sure there's no flying giant whatevers.
I mean, you don't see
Or
anything.
rain?
Yeah.
Percentage dice, you said?
Yep. Just roll the percentage dice. Basically, I'm letting you know what the weather's going to be like the next day.
Okay. Try and find it.
Hey, let me roll it.
Yeah, please.
I got it. Do. 69.
Nice.
Nice.
It's basically no change. It's just going to be, just as cloudy tomorrow. You don't see any storms on the way, but it doesn't look like it's going to clear.
Okay. Smooth sailing.
All right. I am going to wake us up in the morning of the next day. Eric has moved to there. Well, a little further out than that. And you hear Inerva and Osk yelling for the party from below deck. Or from above deck.
Oh. Okay.
Aren't I already there?
You're sleeping. They're piloting at night while you guys are sleeping.
We're waking up and I am now on the deck.
All right. Hold on. Let me change the music.
I leap into action.
Yay.
I'm a light sleeper.
I don't leap because I'll hit my head on the ceiling.
In the distance, you see several columns of smoke and fire rising from the port of Caladir.
Ah, shit.
Oh.
I mean, that's what we saw last time we were here too, so nothing
This
new
is
there.
worse. There's more fire. It's almost a glow on the distance.
I mean,
From a distance.
okay.
Caladir
Too soon to say Los Angeles? Okay,
No,
too soon to say Malibu? Yep.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You get a pass because you used to live there. Out there. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I already cried about it, so I processed the grief and I'm ready
ready
to make jokes about it, but I'll wait for everybody else to get there too.
So the unit I was with is part of the firefighting out there.
Oof.
Awesome. Badass. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh wow, it's
Wish I was
9:17
there.
already? So I know we started late, but do we want to take a little bio break or do we want to just go to 10?
I think if
can
we're gonna
go to
bio
10.
break, we should do it now.
All right, let's do it. Let's do a little 3 or 4 minute bio break and then we'll get back because depending on what you guys do, there may be combat.
Okay.
All right, cool.
We're gonna not do combat. Does that make it?
I'm curious to see how Rocky and this party would make the choices that do not lead to combat. I would love to see that.
It's gonna be a lot of hugs.
Yeah,
right.
every now and then we've done it. Yeah, you never know.
We'll see all in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
And
be
one
back.
of them will, as a favor to Dragomir, teleport you to and from Saltmarsh should you wish to go.
And if you twerk, we twerk, they twerk.
Could
We
not
all
have
twerk.
said it better. Is that Proverbs or like? Do you want to cite?
That's
I think
Pogo
it's the
Sticks
Bible
Book 2.
verse.
And he probably has his badge on still, like,
It's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes.
Well, you could just use the badge to like cover the naughty stuff.
It's glasses, loincloth, badges foreign.
I don't know how big this badge is, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Tenzin should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends.
There's some S&M chaff, so yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm like,
all kinds,
wow. Okay. Cool.
Present
So
day.
saying assless is just redundant.
Yeah, but saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
I'm trying to watch our Twitch stream, but I just kept seeing this ass really bomb looking. Did I say it wrong? Our tit stream, our
a little
Twitch
bit,
stream.
maybe.
You know what? When it comes to me, this is the exception. So, like, get on my level. Second of all I keep seeing is this bomb-ass chicken sandwich ad that looks so good, and I want to eat it.
The magic lube is made in the swamp, and it's normally like pure and holy or whatever. But occasionally, when somebody gets murdered in there, it turns evil.
Is it sticky?
It's probably sticky.
I mean, it's a little bit sticky. It came from a kid.
Jam hands, man. I'm not. Look, I want to look at the book, but I don't want to touch it until we can wipe off the most
I'm gonna
likely
press to
jam.
digitize the jam and stickies off of it.
But it is gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful and moving things you've ever seen. Most people don't get to see a drow civilization.
Well, that's beautiful and fascinating, but also kind of dangerous. Anybody else want to take a look before we start doing the dynamite thing?
Can I stealth myself as well? Can I roll stealth? Just because why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta do something. You can't just, hey, I'm stealthy, right? What are you trying to do stealthily?
Just be super hot and stealthy. Like, I want everybody to see how hot and stealthy I am. It's so stealthy of me.
Does she keep saying they're looking for a magic cock?
She's already got Eric. I don't know what she's looking for. Like, babe, fucking come dance with who you came with.
Dee Dee, are you hearing that correctly too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saying cock. I want to say they mean conch, but I'm really not. I hope they mean conch, but like also they mean cock.
I mean,
that's fine too.
I mean, to each their own, sure. But I guess they're looking for a magic one?
Oh, it's definitely got to be magic. You know, why look for one if it's not... I mean, either way, if it's a cock or a conch, why look for one if it's not magic that is...
Chat about how we can simultaneously take her out and convince Dryland to go into a back room with us for a private business meeting, which may or may not result in him tied up to a chair.
It sounds I'm going to give him a lap dance.
That might be ultimately the plan, yes.
We've had experiences where some of our clientele have gotten a little bit too handsy. So we've actually introduced a little bit of a fun experience where you surrender yourself to the Dragonborn and the Dragonborn surrenders something to you. So I'm going to just very gently, just, you know, it's just playful. I'm just gonna just hold your wrists and your ankles down. You can tap out. The safe word is Neverwinter, but it's just a little bit of a fun thing.
I'm really sad the butthole collapsed. Never good when the butthole collapses.
Do they have
Alright.
little chaps on?
No, they are not precious. You get the squirrel now. Balls. You're back. We're back. We're on. All right, friends. So, you are all awakened from your respective bunks by the call of Inerva and Osk saying, hey, y'all should come up here. Fire in the distance.
Coming.
Fire in Caladir. Awakened by balls,
Okay.
yes, Knight.
Not good.
Going upstairs. Doop, doop.
All right. Yep.
Blah,
Y'all,
blah, blah.
whoever's going up to deck arrives to see. You know, the sun is rising in the east, and it illuminates this. There's already a glow on the horizon from Caladir, which looks to be on fire.
Well, fuck.
All right. Well,
Let's make sure Sarah's asleep for now.
Oh, yeah. Good
Sarah
idea.
is still asleep.
Okay.
okay. And secondly, should we make a plan before we just like land there, or should we scout the area for?
I will remind
maybe-
you that you saw this last time, and you landed like 10 or 15 miles to the north of Caladir, which is where the refugee camp was. Do you remember?
Yep.
Yeah. Should we land over near the refugee camp, see if they're still there?
Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
I would like to use Demos to go up high and see about scouting if we can.
Absolutely. So what Demo sees is Caladir is indeed just obliterated.
Yeah.
There's very little left of Caladir. There is a river of molten lava flowing from the Fairheight Peaks down
Whoa.
through the plains and into the sea through Caladir.
So it's a volcano eruption, not a attack?
Give me an Arcana check. Lenora. Just Lenora. Lenora's the only one who sees this right now, and Lenora's probably the only one who's going to get
15, and I can boot myself if I need to.
That is perfectly fine. I think 15 is good enough. So if the Emperor of the Fire Giants were going to start a war with the small folk, it would likely be through volcanoes on islands where they hold sway.
Oh boy. Well, this problem is going to require a solution eventually, but marching up to the gates of the Fire Giants and slaying them all by ourselves probably isn't feasible at the moment.
Harshnag agrees with you on that one. He says, I could do a little reconnoitering at night if you want to hold out here until nighttime. I'm way faster than any of you guys are.
Yeah, if you could do that. Also, let's make sure that we know where the see if we can find survivors or a survivors camp outside of the town.
So you actually direct Demos to fly over where you remember the survivors camp to be, and they are still there, and there's appear to be even more humans in the camp right now, and a lot more guards. So it's a fairly defensible position.
Okay,
deep in the forest, like they would have to burn down the entire forest, which
I'm gonna, tell Harshnag to avoid scaring where the survivors are, and please don't do anything that we both end up regretting. You full of spears, and also needing to wash off the bottom of your boots. That just doesn't work out well for anybody.
Yep. So I'm gonna make a little mark on the map up there. So that's like some tropical forest to the north of the Fairlight Mountains, and that's where the survivors camp is. Makes sense?
It would probably make more sense if I had Albert Rodeo up, huh?
Yeah, that would help.
Yes, it would.
Wait, so hold on.
Listen,
So
it's
everything's
been a long
on
day.
fire at Caladir, and this dot
The
you
red
just put on
dot.
the map is where everyone is living who is barely
That's where
alive?
the survivors camp is, the refugee camp.
Oh, cool. So we could have sailed a whole day back and been there.
Yep. I was waiting for one of you guys to remember that, there was a refugee camp.
I wasn't there the day we had this fight, so.
Oh, got it. So,
I would like to park next to the camp. Or go
So let's
as
say
close
you
as
turn
we
the
can
ship
down.
around and you spend the day sailing back north up the coast. I need everyone to
we
give
don't
me
have to use any
perception.
gas.
Right. Well, it's wind powered, so.
Right. I think it doesn't cost any extra that we have to go
I
back.
was waiting for one of you to make a flatulence joke. You in particular, Rob. Rachel. Anyway.
I got
I can boot.
12. Anybody beat a 15?
Let me boot myself and see if it does.
Whee.
Nope.
1. Nope. So I need Ayana. So I need Rocky and Bearvire to give me perception checks as well.
I did. It was 12.
Ah, got it.
Yeah.
I got a 6 again.
Yep. All right. You don't see anything.
Wait. Okay, but can we see? Okay, I have my telescope thing, right?
Give me another
I have
perception
that
check.
scope.
Let's say that gives you
Okay,
advantage.
And
You
can
buy?
I
Did you
see-
buy it or did Fenmore buy it?
I don't remember, but I have it in my pack. I'm pretty sure.
Then I guess you
I'm
bought
going
it.
to assume you bought it.
Okay. Yeah, I think I did because I was rich. 20.
All right. About halfway through the day, you see 2 of those huge rocks in the distance circling over Caladir. They do not appear to notice you or to care in any way about what you're doing.
Oh, the eagles.
Yeah, they're huge. Like they're basically, eagles the size of dragons is basically what they are.
Okay.
Well, nobody do anything untoward. Let's just keep sailing.
Fly
quietly.
casual. Sail casual.
Sail casual. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to say night falls and you are off the coast where the refugee camp is. So Harshnag has offered to go and do some reconnoitering, or you can do it yourself and leave him on the ship. Up to you.
I think we need.
It's not how I pronounce that word. Interesting.
Oh. Well,
I don't
that
think
means
I've ever said it out loud, so in my brain
But-
it does not sound like that.
That means you read. That is a good thing. That means
Yes.
you've only seen the word in writing, so good.
It's like,
So, like, this is the destination for all of those humanitarian goods you've got on the ship.
Right.
I feel like someone should go out and talk to the people before we just load all the money and stuff in a boat and then get stuck with it somewhere.
Absolutely. We should definitely have a scout there.
Yep.
Also, so they're prepared for whatever where they want to put it and whatever.
Yep. Well, and Harshnag's like, I could just, carry it to shore.
Aww.
Yeah.
My big handsome man.
Like, he's looking down, he's like, yeah, that'll probably come up to my shoulders.
Yeah, but we don't really. Okay. All right.
Like he could just walk in the water and he doesn't have to like take a boat. Okay.
Like, once you're in the harbor there, the water's relatively shallow. It's not like it's a continental shelf or anything, right? So once you're a couple of 100 yards from shore, you can just walk it to shore.
I mean, we don't know if you put a continental shelf in there.
Oh my god.
You've done weirder shit.
I have done weirder shit to you, yes.
True.
Just
And
kidding.
what
You
if
guys
the
did the continental shelf and he fell right off.
And it's gonna be a minute.
Harshnag
It's gonna be
drowns.
trapped.
And Seth and
trapped
Bromley are actually on a ship following you.
Fuck.
Just saying.
Are you serious or are you joking?
I'm absolutely joking. I'm absolutely
They
joking.
would totally do that, though.
They would interact, dude.
I mean, it would be par for the course at this point.
I mean, yeah, I would have perception checked. I would have given you the opportunity to be like, there's a ship following you. All right, what are you doing?
It's the Dread Pirate Roberts.
It's the Dread Pirate Bromley. Sorry.
So good.
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. Do we want to send a person?
Heels.
Do we want to send a person first, or just send Harshnag with everything to start?
How much do we trust him?
I'm pretty sure we trust him.
He's a harper.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him all the stuff below deck, and he's just gonna wander off, and we're gonna wait.
No, I think we're going with him.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
Yeah,
Just checking.
I think that makes sense.
All right. Then it is my understanding that you're going to load yourselves into a dinghy and
Yes.
give Harshnag just like a couple of huge cargo nets filled with goods to carry on his shoulders to shore. And it's about half of the stuff. Like, he can't carry all of it in one trip.
Okay.
So Osk and Inerva will stay on the ship as guards.
Okay.
And what about Sarah?
She's below deck.
Oh right.
She,
she's still
well, so
asleep.
what did Sarah do during the day today? I'm assuming you explained the plan to her. And Lenora, what's going on there?
So I'm just going to tell her that a volcano erupted, and it looks like there's been some more damage to Calidor, but it looks like people got out, and we're going to go visit the refugee camp today, and we're bringing them supplies.
Oh, that's great. That's so good. Thank you. Can I come with you? I want to see if my uncles and aunts are still alive.
We'll yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah.
You don't know it's safe over there.
Harshnag is carrying some of the goods in the net, so we're coming in the dinghy. But yes, you should definitely come ashore with us.
Really?
Give me a wisdom check. Laura. Give me a wisdom saving throw of 13.
Okay. I might use my advantage here. I'm going to use my advantage.
Oh my gosh, that's really not a good idea. We know we're getting into combat. You said it before the break.
I made it.
Yeah, that's not the greatest idea.
Why do you want to bring her?
Yeah,
So
She
she's
wanted
not
to come.
alone.
But Osk and Inerva will stay on the boat.
Tell you what, we're gonna go scout things out and see how things are. And if
Yeah,
things
because
are
we're gonna have to
safe,
come back
we're
and get
gonna
the
have to
extra
get
stuff
them.
anyway.
You're gonna be here with Oscar and Nerva, and they can definitely take care of you.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
12.
Oh gosh. Okay, I made it.
All right, cool. You managed to convince Sarah that, it's probably a really good idea that she stay on the boat until at least you make sure it's safe for her.
Okay.
Okay. Everyone give me a perception check. I will roll for Harshnag. Your DC is a 17.
I don't want one.
Yeah, well.
Oh, did not make it.
Oh!
I got an 11.
I rolled a
Me
22. Harshnag got a 22. As you are... Well, I rolled a 19 and he gets a +3. So as you are walking and dinghying to shore, Harshnag just kind of puts his hand out and grabs the back of the dinghy and points to the shore, stops you guys from moving, and says, those are probably wearing iron armor with a really heavy weapon, but those are giant tracks.
All
We
right.
don't see any signs of our camp. The camp.
The camp is, it's like a mile or two inland.
Oh, right. So we wouldn't see them yet. Okay.
Okay, so in theory, since we're seeing giant tracks, which means we might end up walking into a battle, do we want to go put the aid back on the boat so we don't have to put it down
I
and
would
lose it?
say let's get inside the jungle, just off the shore, hide the goods there, and then sneak inwards to try and prepare for battle.
Perfect.
Okay.
Harshnag agrees. You make it to shore without any problems. Harshnag examines the tracks, and if anyone who has survival would also like to examine the tracks, go ahead and roll survival.
I have survival.
I thought I did. Let me find it. Survival. I do. Okay.
I got a 17.
All right.
I got a 19.
All right, both of you realize that these tracks are probably a half day old. They were headed to the north, up around the horn of the island. So those tracks were headed to the north, towards the end of the island, probably sometime this morning or early afternoon.
And that is toward the
Away
encampment? Okay.
from. Away from. So let me move Eric a little bit. The tracks were going this way.
Okay.
That way.
Ah, okay.
All right. All right, you make it inland. Are you dropping the goods, or are you going to try to carry them with you?
We're gonna put them down and find the refugees, see if it's safe, because I don't want the goods to be weighting down our frost giant buddy while we're fighting.
Right.
Okay. All right. He says, "I'm
We
gonna
can come
wait.
back and get it.
I'm gonna wait here and guard them because small folk who don't know me tend to not react well."
Okay. Don't we need him for the battle that we might be having?
Well, I mean, it's likely the battle is going to happen somewhere near the beach if the patrol of fire giants or whatever giants, most likely fire giants, comes back this way.
Okay. Don't like splitting the party, but I understand.
I mean, Harshnag is kind of the party and probably will be for a while, but
yeah,
you guys
Forever.
are the party.
I have to bring him back to my parents so they can meet him since I'm a princess.
Oddly enough, you're going to be going back through your parents'
I
neck
know.
of the woods.
He's gonna have to meet my parents. Be like, oh, we haven't been together that long.
Wait, you guys
we may
fell
not even
in
know
love
we're together.
while I was gone?
This is a rather one-sided relationship as far as I
Like
can
every
tell.
one I've had so far.
Like every single one that Rocky's had so far.
Okay, did Rocky tell Harshnag that she's into
He
him?
accepted my sword, which in me, to my orphan
Yeah.
customs before I knew I had
Yeah.
not a family, accepting my weapon is a declaration of love.
Oh, it absolutely is.
I mean, honestly, like
Good
I
job.
I
Yeah,
buy
I
that
mean,
completely.
hell yeah.
I absolutely, yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. You actually make it through the desert through the forest through to the refugee camp, and the guards recognize you from last time, and they welcome you on in, and they see that they want to know why you're back. What's going on? Is there help from the mainland?
Yes. We've brought aid. We also brought.
We need food. We need cloth. We need, anything you have. Fresh water.
Good news. We brought all of that, basically.
Oh, thank you so much.
So we're gonna have somebody carry it for us. Could you spread the word not to, like stab them, shoot them?
He's very big.
Throw things at them. He's very tall, but blue. Not red, blue.
Well,
Friend. Giant.
You're going to have a giant? You're working with the giant.
He's our friend. He's a good one.
He's a good one.
Give me a persuasion check.
Law of averages says one giant has to be good.
You know the people that did this to you?
Yeah.
He fucking hates them. Okay? He wants them. He
So
wants
the whole
them
enemy
dead about as much as
of
you
my
do.
enemy thing?
If nothing else, yes. He wants to help you. He's
All right,
helping
give me that
us.
persuasion check. You're all trying to convince him, so go ahead and roll with advantage. You're assisted, and you can boop yourself if you want to.
Okay, so advantage.
Yeah, 15 is your DC.
You said persuasion?
Yes.
I got it.
Just Lenora's gonna
I
roll.
got
and
it.
gonna- Oh yeah.
I thought we were
23.
all rolling.
No, just Lenora.
Well, just kidding.
You
I
absolutely,
got a 16.
you absolutely managed to persuade this person who is in a refugee camp because of a giant attack that it is okay when another giant comes into camp.
We'll probably
So that is a
need
testament to how persuasive Lenora is.
So we're probably going to need to talk to whoever's in charge of the camp, and
I'm assuming
persuade
that's who
them.
you're talking to. You were actually, I
Okay.
forget his name. I named him last time, but I didn't write it down. So you're talking to Captain blah, blah, blah.
Bad DM. Bad DM. No.
I know.
Okay.
Captain
so-
Alpha.
Captain.
And his deputy will be Beta. And the guard will be, Kappa and so on down there. Yeah.
Oh, and so another thing, we have remember the orphan girl that sort of latched onto us? Sarah?
Oh yeah, Sarah. Yeah.
So we want she's on board our ship, and she wanted to see if we could find any relatives of hers, and see if any of them survived and made it back. She's doing great, really.
Okay. All right.
Little bloodthirsty, but
Let's assume, for the sake of roleplay, that Sarah told you their names, and you relate those names to the captain. The captain agrees to, put the word out if any of her relatives are alive, to, speak up and come forward.
And not that they have to take her. We just want her to be able to see them and say hi. Like, they don't need to be prepared to take her in away from us.
Right.
Just in case someone would be like, oh, I'm not going to step forward because I can't raise a child. No one needs you to do that. She belongs to us. We just want her to know her relatives.
We don't do that here in the Moonshine Isles. That's horrible. Who
yes,
would do
we
that
are
to a
wealthy
child?
merchants.
Huh. Anyway, thank you for the aid, and let's.
Anyway.
How soon could we get that and distribute it?
We can go get it now.
Yep, half an hour.
Oh, wonderful. Do you need help? Should we send some guards with you?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah, can't
yes,
hurt.
we could bring people,
All
as
right.
long as they promise not to attack our friend.
Oh, wait, well, hold on. My brain just farted on my boyfriend's name. Harshnag can carry all the stuff he was carrying. but we have to go back and get the rest of it from the boat. So why don't we just go get Harshnag and he can carry all the stuff, and then we'll take the guards with us when we go back to the ship to get the rest of everything.
Or what if we take the guards with us now, and they can start ferrying the stuff from the beach while Harshnag gets the remainder of the load?
Okay.
Okay, that's probably the optimum way to do it.
Okay. Alrighty then. You make your way back to the beach, and Harshnag is there, and the guards look at him with some trepidation, but they don't attack. And Harshnag is being the picture of a placid giant and just not moving quickly, very slowly. Hi, hello, friends. And you notice he's taken his swords off, and they're on the ground a little bit away. He's not actually armed right now.
Smart.
Thank you, Harshnag. Appreciate it.
He says, I understand this is for you, and he starts, taking apart the netting and handing boxes to the guards.
Yay!
All right.
Crates and barrels. And Harshnag, could you do a small favor and retrieve the rest of the goods?
Absolutely. I think Minerva and Osk were preparing my next little satchel as you were gone. So I'm gonna swim out now. I'll grab it, and I'll be right back.
Thank you.
What are you guys doing while he does that?
Do you think we should get Sarah and bring her ashore? It looks like the refugee camp isn't under attack.
Probably. And also we can start separating the stuff and making sure it's going where it needs to go. Oh, and don't forget my 2 things of fire giant armor.
All right.
So they can smelt it down into weapons.
So, you see that 51 I rolled, which was 1 over the number I needed to not roll?
Yeah, oh no.
What were you rolling it for? You didn't tell us.
I did not tell you. I was rolling it for the scream that you hear from Harshnag from the beach, yelling, "They saw me! Kill them before they get away!"
Okay, running.
Who?
We immediately respond.
Where?
Who saw you?
You're running to the beach yelling, "Who saw you?" Hold tight. All right, I got to add some stuff here. Where are you guys? There's a Lenora. There's a Rocky. There's a Fenmore. There's a Bearfire.
Path?
Yep, it is a path along the beach.
There's no beach there.
Oh my God! Shut it.
I'm being critical.
I know.
Let's get critical.
There's a Harshnag. I'm gonna use Revy as I'm gonna use the Revies as the fire giants.
Look at my giant handsome man.
Oh my
Man is so
God!
big and blue.
All right, Harshnag is here. You guys are gonna come out. I gotta unlock you. Of course, I gotta unlock you. Okay, Rocky's unlocked. Nora's unlocked. Fenmore's unlocked. Bearfire is not unlocked yet. Bearfire's unlocked. Alright, you guys are going to come out from up here. You're up here. Harshnag's going to be here, and I need to make these bigger.
Oh, no.
That's what she said.
Oh, Lord.
I'm an adult.
Are you now? Are you sure?
That's what they tell me.
Functional adult too.
That's, yeah.
Incredible.
I don't know about that.
Adult, but getting less functional by the day.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you give the government several $100s, they'll let you run any business you want, almost.
God. There's B. And Revy C. Alright. Let me do the measurement tool real quick, because I think I have it set. Yes, good. The measurement tool is actually correct. So I'm going to switch this over to the map scene. And...
Wait, before we go going to battle. I'm really tired and I don't want to stay up too late. Is this going to be something we can conclude in 10 minutes?
Absolutely not.
Cool, then maybe we should not go into battle today.
All right,
I was
why don't we save this?
that same thing.
Why don't we
Tease
save
them.
this until next time then?
Oh,
Throw
shoot.
rocks at him.
Just so you know,
so-
I'm not going to be able to. I'm probably not going to be able to join you next week. 'Cause I'm-
Right. Oh yeah. I'll be out too, by the way.
Will you actually?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Oh, I was like, because I mean, technically, we could just
Yeah,
push
we could
this
just
till
take a
the
week off.
29th.
Exactly. But what we can do is I know how Bryn plays Lenora. Like I'll do the Spirit Guardians. I'll do that.
Spirit Guardians and Grasp
Yeah.
of Hadar and
Yep.
Eldritch
Pushing and
Blast.
pulling.
Control positioning.
Yep.
is basically what
Exactly.
you do.
You're a controller. That's what Lenora does. Yep. All right. Let me go back to the other scene, and I will change the music, and we will do our wrap ups. Let's have Lenora go first, because it was a Lenora and Sarah kind of night. Bryn, how's Lenora feeling about what happened tonight?
Okay, she did some good things with Sarah. Almost kind of biffed it with bringing her to the camp before she might have been ready. Grateful for some of the assistance from people. Still, we were worried that someone in the party might give her a bag of dicks.
Or what was it? A nunchuck made of fire giant dicks?
Yes.
Yeah, somebody is getting repelling blasted over the side of the ship for that one. Okay, I'm just laying it right out there. So, and the next fight, well, maybe I'll be here, maybe I won't, but looking forward to laying a smackdown on some fire giant. It looks like fire giants, maybe.
Yeah. Yep. Basically, frost giant on your side in the party against 3 fire giants. And they hit hard. They hit like Sauron with his mace.
Yeah, I've got to. Oh, if you do end up playing my character, consider breaking out what is it? Hallucinogenic pattern.
Oh, hypnotic pattern.
Ooh, that sounds
Hypnotic
cool.
pattern.
Yep.
If you can hit all 3 of them with hypnotic pattern to start the battle instead
That
of
would be great.
Spirit Guardians, that would probably be your best bet. So
I think the
hopefully
last
I'll be
time
here, maybe not.
Did you try that once before and Rocky got caught in it?
Yeah, okay, small price to pay. Yeah.
All right. Let's go in
he
order.
stands there and stares and drools. How is this different?
Oh, let's go to Rocky's confessional now.
Rocky, how are you feeling?
She's looking at her phone and not paying any attention to being made fun of.
I absolutely wasn't doing that.
You have no idea what Bryn just said, do you?
Rocky was feeling pretty good. Rocky tried to get a boyfriend. And in theory succeeded. He may not know it yet, but we're betrothed.
All right. She really wasn't paying attention, and that's hilarious. You'll
I
watch.
was not
I'm
at
gonna
all.
clip this, and it's gonna be fucking hilarious. So, all right. Let's go with Fenmore.
I got the steer in my boat. We are now where we need to be, and we're going into battle. And great, yay!
How
I
does
hope we
Fenmore
don't
feel
die.
about delivering humanitarian aid?
So my boat is not as heavy, so that's good.
Okay.
And also, the people, helping the people. It's very important to me.
I think that's exactly how Fenmore would actually answer that question. So, all right, perfect. Who did not go? Anna, how is Barivire feeling about what happened tonight?
Well, not 100% sure what happened tonight. I wasn't here for most of it. A little trepidation because this is so sus. I can't believe we just went headlong into giant battle yet again. But that's who we are as people, so.
That
I
is
accept my
exactly who this
destiny.
party is.
I was like, I'm not a people, so
What are you?
Yeah.
I'm a Goliath barbarian.
But you're a people. Like you're a
I'm
sentient
blue.
being.
I'm blue. How can I be a people?
Sentient being.
I mean, the other part of your party is
Wait,
furry.
I didn't say human
That's a people.
I'm a people.
And then
I'm
the
a
other one has
barbarian.
red skin and horns. That's a people.
We're not a people. Peoples are humans. I'm a
Oh.
barbarian.
We're not human people.
I'm a Goliath.
You're right. Like,
Okay.
Alrighty
Alrighty
you
then.
know what I meant.
We
Cat rights.
kind of know what you meant. Anyway,
Rights for
all right.
cats.
Does
I
anybody
know.
want to add anything before we call it? All right. Thank you, friends, for hanging out with us tonight. I'm sorry we didn't get to this battle because it's going to be fun for me. And we'll see everybody except for maybe
It's
Bryn
gonna be
next
fun for me.
Wednesday. All right. Wave